Hey Chris, it is Tuesday. It's Teaching Tuesday, and that's the day of the week that I teach you shit. I feel like crap today, but that's okay. You feel like crap. I just needed to make a video while I still have my beard, because I have to shave my beard because I've been cast as the villain in our friend Steve's Ranger 7 production. There will be links in the underbar. I'm going to go as fast as possible today because I actually have a lot of information to get out. I was in St. Francis Isco in California studying with my calligraphy mentor recently, and on the way back, I got the in-flight movie was Thor, which is cool because Thor was like my introduction to Norse mythology, and it was really bizarre for me to see all of the crazy errors that Marvel Comics makes and liberties that Kenneth Branagh and the screenwriters then took with the movie. But I want to be really clear, I liked the movie. There are just certain things that really jumped out at me. One, you have Odin falls into the Odin sleep and maybe dies. No, we know. It is in the prophecies that Odin will die during Ragnarok. He will be eaten by Fenris the wolf. Thor also will die in Ragnarok, eaten by the Jormungandr, the Midgard serpent. Stuff like that. We just know stuff like that. Thor being groomed to take over the throne of Asgard. No, Thor is a giant idiot. It's like who he is and what he does. Odin would have been like, Thor, it's time for you to ascend to the throne of Asgard. And Thor would have been like, really, Dad? And Odin would have been like, no, you're too stupid. Oh my god! Odin also had many kids. It was not just Thor. There was like a Bragi and Thor and Tyr and Balder is a big one, and Heimdall. Heimdall is Odin's son. So that was weird for me, but I am willing to say that Odin's genes are magical and complex enough that his son was a big black dude. Because in the movie he's played by Idris Elba. What? I don't know. Okay. But the stuff with Loki, that's the stuff that really jumps out at me, because that's the crazy pants town right there. Loki and Thor, I always forget that they do this in Marvel Comics, but Loki and Thor are not half-brothers or anything. It's Loki and Odin, who are blood brothers. They cut their hands and mingled their blood in battle. They clasp their hands. That's where Loki's at. Other things that you may not know about Loki, and I know that some of our kabloosums are big Tom Hiddleston fans, but you should know Loki is a mommy. Yeah, that's Loki once seduced a horse, had relations with it, and then gave birth. Gave birth to an 8-legged horse named Sleipnir, who was a gift to Odin. Sleipnir is the greatest horse of gods and men, it is said. Also, with a giantess, he had his children are he fathered this time, didn't get pregnant. His children are Fenris the wolf, who will kill Odin, Jormungandr the Midgard serpent, who will kill Thor, and Hel, who runs Helheim, which is hell. What else about Loki? Oh yeah, Loki also married a goddess named Sigyn and had 2 sons, Vali and Narfi. And after he killed Balder, part of his punishment was they turned Vali into a wolf who then devours and just rips Narfi to shreds. They use Narfi's guts to bind Loki in place. And then the guts turned to iron, and they set a serpent over his head to drip venom into his eyes. His wife Sigyn, who loves him, holds a basin to catch the I almost said syrup. To catch the venom, so it doesn't go into Loki's eyes. But she does have to empty it from time to time, and that's when it does get into his eyes. That's all I want to say right now about Loki, although there is other stuff, but I want to really quickly say that also Sif and the Warriors 3. Sif is Thor's wife in Norse mythology, and the Warriors 3 do not exist mythologically. Stan Lee made them up. Volstagg is based on Falstaff from Shakespeare. Hogun is based on Charles Bronson. And Fandral is based on Errol Flynn. But again, it was a fun movie. If you're going to see, Marvel Comics Thor movie because you want it to be mythologically accurate, you're really stupid.